I don't know where the future is going. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
The women are always saving the men around here. You might want to think about changing the name to X-Women.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chase, and this is Cut to the Chase with me, Chase, and San Diego Comic-Con is happening right now. And this is a shirt from the Phoenix Comic-Con, or Fan Fusion as they called it out here. I just call it Comic-Con. I know there's like some stupid legal thing, whatever. Just call them Comic-Cons. Let people have their fun. Anyway, one of the things that's happened, that's come out of it, is news about the X-Men and the future of the X-Men in the people are calling it the MCU. In the MCU. At the end of Miss Marvel, there was a... Basically, there was an Easter egg where they played the animated theme song from the 90s X-Men cartoon. And then it's revealed that Miss Marvel herself is actually a mutant that's giving the birthplace of where mutants are going to come from. It's opened the door, so to speak. So at San Diego Comic-Con, Deadline reports that Disney is waiting to reveal specifics in regards to new projects. There's still stuff we haven't seen, specifically the Fantastic Four reboot, the Blade, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Marvels, and the Mutants. That's where people are like, why are you calling it the Mutants? Come on, it was called X-Men. Everybody knows it's called X-Men. It's been called X-Men since the 60s. What's going on here? What's going on here is a woman named Victoria Alonso. Okay, she's a producer at MCU Studios, Marvel Studios. And she has made it very clear that she doesn't like the name X-Men, as seen here in this video.
So you guys have a lot of toys to play with now in the future, including the X-Men, right?
Yes.
Could you, of course you can't tell me much, but can you give me a little hint of what the future is coming? Where is the future going and the excitement?
I don't know where the future is going. It's funny that people call it the X-Men. There's a lot of female superheroes in that X-Men group, so I think it's outdated.
Right there. She says she thinks it's outdated. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the thing. Yes, Victoria, you're right. There's been females in the X-Men for a very long time. In fact, the longest running leader of the X-Men group has been Storm, a black woman. Do people not understand that men refers to humanity? Like, it's not saying X-males. Like, it's saying X-Men, as in everybody. It's oh my gosh. You know, you wonder how people like her get into these positions. And it's like, do you like your job, Victoria? I mean, what is it, like 85% of people don't like their job? You know, maybe she's just there because she's there. You know, she just kind of landed there. Maybe she'd rather be on like Bridgerton or something. Or some dumb show like that. Maybe she hates being there. Maybe she hates her job. She's like, crap, now I have to deal with the X-Men. Why do I have to be in the superhero business? Like, that's the only thing I can think of. This is a property that's been around since the 60s. Probably before she was born. Maybe not. I don't know. She looks kind of old. Now, people have stated, well, Stan Lee's original name for the X-Men was supposed to be called the Mutants, and his boss was like, nobody knows what mutants are, just call it something else. And then he came back with a much cooler name called the X-Men. Why is it cooler? Because it just sounds cooler. X-Men. And it sounds like, what is an X-Men? That makes me want to go search it out if I was living in the 60s and saw that. Oh, to say it's outdated is it's being ignorant. That's what it is. It's being ignorant. And just ridiculous and nitpicky about the smallest and stupidest things. Like, the fact that this obviously it's getting under my skin, so let's check out what other people think. All right, Jacob Cervello says, well, that looks like hate to see what they actually do to them, which will probably be even worse. This is like one of the 35 different crap adaptations of Alice in Wonderland. How do we know it will be bad? Not even released, and they already made a DOA decision. Completely agree. I agree with Jacob here. Like when you start messing with things that people like people aren't going to be happy with it. Felipe, holy crap, just name it X-Men. Are you serious? X-Men doesn't mean just men. Everyone grew up with X-Men comics and X-Men TV shows. If people are upset about the name X-Men, then I'm effing done. The Mo Dome, yeah, sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of all the anime/manga from Japan that's kicking Marvel's butt. What was the #1 film in 2020 globally at the box office? Demon Slayer. Marvel Disney is just going to ruin X-Men like everything in Phase 4, #MCU. And I can't help but throw my opinion and behind them. Like that's what's happening here. Like I swear, after Endgame, I feel like there's been no real direction. And with Thor 4, I went and saw it, and I didn't like it. I thought it was just a bad movie. Where is this Phase 4 going? Like, I feel like they're just pumping out content, like Miss Marvel, this show, Hawkeye, the Winter Soldier, stuff, all this stuff. They just keep throwing it at you. And it's like, where is all this stuff going? Like, at the beginning, we had a roadmap. It was all leading to an event, to when Thanos was going to arrive. And I don't know where it's going anymore. Like, it's just like throwing things out and calling it the mutants. I feel like Marvel is entering, like I feel like the DCEU had a really fast forward timeline of what Marvel was going to experience over 20 years. DC did it in 4. Like Warner Brothers with DC it's completely directionless. And that's where I feel like Marvel is right now. I don't feel like there's any direction. Anyways, guys, that's my thoughts. What do you also hold up? Wasn't there a movie called The New Mutants that came out in 2020 or something like that? I didn't see it. I actually sat down I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch this movie, and I got about 5 minutes in. I'm like, I can't watch this. It's like I'm so bored right now. I don't want to watch this. So I've never actually watched it, but I have no idea what that movie's about. But anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like this video, please go down and like it. If you have not yet already, please subscribe to the channel. Right down there, that big red button. Hit it. Hit that bell for notifications. And I want to know what you guys think. Is this just Chase, settle down? It's just a stupid name. Relax. I'm curious what you guys think about it. Anyways, as always, guys, peace out.